It is time to say goodbye. Hey guys, Schnuggi here, and today we're talking about why I'm leaving Rising Hub, why I'm leaving Battlefield Heroes. It's been one hell of a ride. I enjoyed the hell out of every single second these past months where I played with you, all of you. I love you, I have to say. Like, even though I'm talking shit all the time and antagonizing permanently, and sometimes I may be a bit toxic with what I write or how I play, but ultimately I love all of you, because this game is so beautiful. It's, to me, it's not just my most favorite game of all time, but it's also it's just 10 out of 10 entertainment. To me, nothing comes close. No movie, no. Okay, maybe Sex with Pure Punish's mom. No, just kidding. Whatever. Okay, I have to cut this out. I don't know. Well, anyways, in the background, you are seeing one of the most beautiful, most entertaining clips of the past 3 months. I'm sure you will like them. Not all of them. Some of them are really like this, for example. Like, okay, you may say, well, it's just a fast rifle, whatever, it's whack. Some clips may trigger you, and you're gonna be saying like, "Fuck you," and I can understand, but just hear me out, guys. Just try to see the humor. Yeah, there is some hidden humor, in my opinion, in these clips. Just try to find it and try to enjoy it. If you can't, then well, that's your problem. But I believe if you open yourself up to the entertainment that certainly lies beneath these clips, then I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time while I talk about a couple of things that probably you've been wanting to know all along. And those are things that concern you. You know, they're my perspective, sure, but I'm sure you can relate. And if you're, hear me out, if you're a Rising Up player, a Battlefield Heroes player in 2022 or 2021, you want to hear this, trust me. Okay, so I've structured this with a couple of questions that people ask me on Discord, and yeah, this is how we're going to do it. So, first question: why do you waste your time on a dead game? Very good question. Very good question indeed. By the way, sorry for that clip. Like, if I do this, if I swap teams, after, like, I'm not serious about it. I'm just doing it. And I know it sounds stupid, but like, it's so disgusting doing this. Like, you don't even know the backstory. I can't. While I'm doing this voiceover, I can't go back. Maybe you can watch the clip again. I mean, these guys, I got 30 kills in a row without them killing me once. And then when they finally get to me with 3 people in a jeep and I'm 100% dead, then I fucking switch team and they don't get me. Like, to me, this is humor, and I can see why people are getting fucking angry at this, and but come on, man, like, you gotta see the comedic value in this, no? Anyways, back to the question at hand. Why do you waste time on a dead game? Well, is it really wasted time if you enjoy the time that's quote unquote being wasted? I mean, I guess it depends on life situation. If you are in a rut, if your real life is living hell, if you, I don't know, like, barely have enough money to eat, if you're, oh, you might want to fix those problems first. But if your life is in order, and my life actually is very much in order, very much so, um, is it really wasted time? Because to me, again, this is fucking hilarious, dude. I enjoy every single second of this. That's why I can play for, I don't know, 16 hours straight if I want to, even 18 hours sometimes. Without, or maybe with like 20 minutes break. I know that sounds fucking insane. It sounds sick, almost. But to me, I enjoy this so much that I have no problem with playing for so long. Um, it's obviously, there are phases, and when I do this for 2 3 days, then I get tired as well. But ultimately, all in all, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 experience, and this is why I don't see this as wasted time. Um, However, though, I'm not the person who can just enjoy something just, I don't know, just for the sake of it, whatever. I can't. I don't know. I think this is just personality type. Maybe you can, but for me, I always have to keep striving. I have to keep improving. That's why I set these challenges for myself. For example, I had the challenge of getting this national soldier that I made to a 15 kDa, or improving my accuracy from 0.3 to 0.4, and then from 0.4 to 0.5. And I always need these challenges to improve myself. Otherwise, I feel like it's waste of time, because I feel like life is all about improvement. And as soon as I stop improving, I don't know, life just becomes pointless in a way. But if it's different for you, you can just enjoy the game without needing these challenges, then that's awesome for you, dude. Like, I actually envy that, because you can just sit back, relax, enjoy. And I'm also not saying like, wow, I'm the better person because I have goals, like these cringe Instagram motivation whatever quotes, like that's not it, man. Like if you can, if you're happy, then awesome, dude. Like I'm not here to judge. Anyway, so do I think it's a waste of time? No, I don't think so. Nope. And I even think it's the opposite. I consider myself so fortunate to have found something that's I don't want to say fulfilling because it sounds so wrong about a video game, but in a way it's true, man. It's just so wholesome. It's just so wholesome to play, especially with the Christmas music now. I don't know. Just beautiful. Anyways, this brings me to the next question. It's like, if you enjoy the game so much, then why do you quit? And that ultimately has to do with ego. Which is funny because my last account's name was 10k ego and 100k ego. But people actually called me bad. I posted some videos of me like playing whatever, and they saw my stats, I guess. Like, such bad accuracy. And at first I was like, bullshit, I'm such a good player. Haha, I'm Schnuggi, I'm so good, blah blah blah. But honestly, like, they were right. Like, I was actually, especially in comparison to like really good players, like the top 1%, I was still far off, especially with aim. And that hurt me, man. Like, because you have to realize how much time I spent into this fucking game. It's probably like months of in-game time. Months! In-game time! Sleep counted out, eating, sitting in the client, just doesn't count. Just in-game time, walking with my fucking hero. Months! So, considering that, and I'm not a good player, like not top 1%, even though I spent so much time into this, I don't know, man. That fucking triggers me, man. I don't like that feeling. I don't know, man. Anyway, so that made me, once I, accepted that people were like saying like, okay, you're bad, then I started to improve. Actually, like, try, So I installed, I think, AimLab or something. I got, for example, I upgraded from 60 hertz to 240 hertz. I got a new gaming mouse and a new keyboard. Now you might say like, holy shit, that's insane. Just because some internet guy told you were a bad player or your aim was bad, now you spend 500 euros on equipment. So you think like, yeah, maybe it's a bit, uncommon, I guess, or also maybe even weird to some. But to me, this particular personality trait, that whatever I care about in life, wherever I spend a lot of time in, I want to be in the top 1%, top 2%, top 3%. I want to be up there. And guess what? This personality trait, it got me what I have today. My business success, the way it is right now. My friendships, my life, my sports career. I love to play tennis, for example, competitively. And all these things, because whenever I lose at something that I care about, I have this burn inside of me, and then I just go the extra mile to not have that feeling anymore, because I fucking hate it. I think that's a good trait. Anyways, so I did all that, right? I got the new hardware, got the new mouse, did the aim lab training. I even went into empty servers for like 1-2 hours a day and just shot fucking lanterns or flags or whatever. Here, like, you see those lanterns on the right here? I shot at these for like 1 to 2 hours for a week or so every day. By the way, listen to this beautiful sync emote. I love it. Anyways, yeah, I practiced for so much, and I got pretty good pretty fast actually, which kind of like alleviated this ego pressure. Like, this is not normal. That somebody plays a dead game for I don't know, like 12 hours a day sometimes. That's not a normal behavior, but I did it, and I think I did it in part, especially for the past 2 3 months. I did it because I was so deeply hurt, by the fact that I was such a objectively like not elite player, even though I spent so much time. Like, just that really fucking set me up, man. Like, honestly. So I put in all the work though, and I got to a point where I'm really confident now. I have to show on the screen like the stats, but I got from a 0.3 accuracy, or not even 0.3, like 0.28 accuracy on the pistol. I got to 0.5 in about a month or so, and with my sniper I got from 0.45 to 0.65, and sure, I could go even higher. I could make a new challenge. Okay, I need, instead of 30 kda on my Mando, I want 50 kda, and instead of 15 kda on my soldier, I want 30 or whatever. Or with my accuracy, I want to go 0.5 isn't high enough anymore. I need to go to 0.6. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, what the fuck? Why? What do you get out of it? And ultimately, I don't get anything out of it. Obviously, it's a dead game, and I don't currently play any other shooter games, and I will never ever do so, at least not competitively, for sure. So why the fuck would I, play 16 hours of this every single day? That's just fucking insane. So yeah, well, there you have the reason. Why am I quitting Rising Hub? Because there's nothing to be gained of it anymore. I know I consider myself top 1% now, and that's good enough for me. And that brings me to the next question, which is what about compassion, Schnuck? I mean, having said what I just said about taking this comic shooter of 2009 to a competitive fucking level, um, what about the other players, man? Especially like if you play Mando a lot, like I do, you probably like you play on servers with a lot of like casual players, for example, Bob's Club server. Like, there are players who just want to have a good time, man. Like, they probably have like normal jobs. They're even like fairly old people. Like, nothing wrong with playing video games when you're old, but like old, quote unquote, like for us young people, or like 40 years is already old. So if you're 40 years old and you play on fucking Bob's Club server, and obviously your reaction time is going to be not as good as mine, and like, then I come in, this fucking tryhard. You can't kill me. I fucking out aim like 99% of all players, especially with like sniping. I'm just quicker with my 240 hertz monitor. I'm just quicker at scoping in, and I just have fast reaction. It's just unfair, man. It's just not fun for the enemy. It's not fun for these people who want to play casually, and then I coming and fucking destroy their fun. Tryharding and sweating my ass off. Like, that's just, I don't know, man. It just feels wrong. And sure, like, if I get I don't know, like, knifed or something, then I may lose my temper a bit and like say, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill you 20 times, spawn kill, power drop you now. But that's just, like, if I take a step back and just look at myself, then it just doesn't feel right, to just try hard and on these like casual servers. Like, it's just stupid. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm stopping. At least like this try hard insanity kind of like play, because why? It's so much pain for the other players to play against, and I really don't want to do that. I have no problem with shitting on good players, you know, but honestly, like noobs, and then even emoting them or disrespecting them or insulting them. Like if you do that, then fuck you, dude. If you're listening right now and you're somebody who does this, who's like a really good player, for example, what's his name? I think Sneaky Sparrow or something, or Bucky. I mean, these people might be nice, you know, like nice players. They play fair. They don't spawn kill. They, you know, they have fun. But at the same time, like, dude, your skill level is so much higher than the enemies, and it's just like, man, you're just ruining games, dude. And I know I'm not in the position to judge them because I've done this all myself, so I'm gonna stop right here. But ultimately, I think about what you're doing. Like seriously, like these are just like normal people who, and you're just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right anymore, and that's why, you know, that's another reason why I'm stopping. Now, before we go to the last question, which I'm sure you'll very much enjoy my answer to it, um, yeah, I mean, there's another thing why there's no point in keeping on playing like this. I mean, perfection doesn't exist, you know? When is a stats page ever perfect? Never. You know, I when I came back from my holiday in South Africa, I was very much looking forward to making this 10k ego account, and my goal was to get this like 15 KDA on my soldier, whatever. And then I started playing, and I almost achieved it. I think I have a 14 KDA or something now, on level 30. But now that I look at it, I have, I think, 0.4 accuracy on my pistol. And when I started a month ago playing the soldier, I was like, wow, it's so good, you know, 0.4 accuracy. Holy shit, I'm so awesome, dude. And looking at it now with how I have improved and what I know now, um, it's fucking shit, dude. Like 0.4 accuracy is fucking trash, you know. And I know if I would start again, I would get even higher. But if I start again now, then if I have to do it again, then again, you know, it's like an endless circle. And for what? The game is fucking dead. Who? Nobody cares. So again, for me, it was just about my ego to be in this like top 1%, to be one of the best players in the whole fucking game. And then I know I could go even further. I could, you know, keep shooting lanterns in Victory Village. I could keep sniping, you know, house windows in KK. I could, you know, optimize my key bindings, my nutrition. I could start using aim lab again. I could maybe get an even better mouse pad or something. But for what, dude? What the fuck? You know, like for me, it was just again, I wanted to be this elite, and I wanted to know that I could do it, and I know that now, and that's all that I needed, and I'm so happy that I did it. But yeah, it's definitely time to move on now. So yeah, let's go to the last question, and that is, why do you behave like an asshole? I guess that's the person who asked that question was referring to both in-game behavior and Discord behavior, and it's a very good question. Why does anybody behave like an asshole? You know, I think we've all had these phases where we, I don't know, maybe did an emote where we shouldn't have to do, or we shouldn't have done an emote, or, you know, trash talked somebody, or, you know, got personal with somebody. I think most of us had uh, like some moments, and for me it is extreme though. I have to admit it, and 90% of it is trolling. It's just attention grabbing, and I think that's the better question. It's not like why do you behave like an asshole. I think all behavior like this is just ultimately to get attention, and I think the question that I have to ask myself is why do I want the attention so badly? You know, um, contrary to common belief, I have a mother who loves me. I'm pretty sure at that, and I have a father who loves me. But yeah, I mean, something must have happened that leads me to have this, to crave the attention so badly. And I guess it's far easier to get attention for bad things than it is to get attention for good things. You know, if you want to be praised, you have to put in a lot of work. You have to be nice all the time. But if you have to, let's say you have to write 10 nice messages to get called a nice person, but you only have to write one bad message to be called a bad person, you know. And in both scenarios, though, you get the attention, I guess, you know. Um, Why that is, I don't really know. You know, I'm not a psychologist. I just know that I'm a hardcore extrovert. I love communicating with people. I'm always around. On parties, I talk to everyone, and it's just my in my nature to crave communication, and also I love debates. You know, like from my personality type is a debater. You know, I love discussing stuff and being right and arguing. You know, even if I'm in the wrong position, I just love arguing to ultimately come out on top, even though I may be factually wrong. You know, those are just personality traits of me, and I don't know, man. Why do I behave like an asshole, man? You you might not believe me, but in real life, I'm not like this. You know, I guess the answer is that I just grew up with this game, man. When I first played it, I was like 14, 13, 14, 15 years old. And you know, at that age, how the hormones are. You know how the quality of jokes is. You know, I never make mom jokes anymore. Like, what the fuck, you know? It's just like on this Discord for the first time in probably like 5 years, I'm making these kinds of jokes. I mean, uh, it's just that the way I got brought up or the way I behaved during when I played this game, it's just tied together. And I know that's not an excuse, but ultimately that is a factor. And it's way better than before. You know, I was like, oh man, I don't want to talk about the stuff that I said in chat and everything. I mean. you know, to be honest though, like in all seriousness, I think there is a comedic value to this um, absurd toxicity. I think there is a humor involved here, even though many people might disagree. But for me personally, and many other people that I know or are in my circle of friends, I guess, they find it funny as well, and so do I have to admit it. All right, guys, that's it. Schnuggi out. I hope you have a wonderful time on the battlefield. Enjoy it while it lasts. It certainly won't last forever. And yeah, have fun, guys. Enjoy. Take care. Bye bye.
I'm at the rocket. There's a Mando here somewhere, but he escaped.